Hello friends, it's amazing day once again. Thank you so much for your continuous viewership. So 5th July, that was yesterday, was Guru Purnima, which is significance of importance of mentorship, teacher, right? So I'm going to cover the topic of importance of mentorship today. So let's talk about it, right? So just to give a clarity on what is Guru Purnima, which is GU, Gu means, that is GU, Gu means darkness. RU, Ru means removal, right? So the person who helps removing the darkness in our mind and then helps us to see a light, see a hope and positivity and future, okay, is the one who is considered as guru, right? Who is somebody, a mentor. So in Indian culture, we have a highest we give a lot of importance to this Guru Purnima, all right? So in the same way, I think it has the highest importance and significance in Buddhism, Jainism, and many other cultures. Even like I think there are Teachers' Day celebrated, am I right? So I think surely these practices really helps understand and then respecting the person who keep helping us to see a light and see a future, see a positivity, and also grow better, right? So that is importance of mentorship. So, and also in some of the kind of Indian kind of mythology, if you look at it, there are certain people who have more than 24 gurus, more than 30 different gurus. So it all depends on the way how you wanted to see your future and where do you wanted to learn from. Anyone, everyone who teaches you becomes your mentor. That could be a nature, that could be an animal, that could be a you know another human being, that could be anybody, right? But however, you need to design, you need to really plan your priorities and then really take it forward and then follow a particular pattern. You need to choose a mentor, you need to really identify a mentor. So that's the kind of very critical aspect in life. And one more aspect, in the Indian culture, there are very clear teachings between if a god and a guru, between these two, whom do you choose? So most of the our teachings are to really choose a guru, right? So that he will help you to really reach, really show you a path to achieve success and also achieve spirituality, achieve significance in life, right? So that's something just kind of perspective of the life, Indian culture, right? So it's very very important in life. We should not underestimate the importance of having a right mentor in our life. So even let's say you are a mentor today for many people, I'm sure you still require a mentor, am I right? So it's I'm very fortunate that I have surely a mentor in my life who actually keep guiding me, keep suggesting and then showing a kind of path on which I really need to really travel, all right? So let's talk about how and how really this works, what are the kind of importance, how do you really take it forward. So you need to very clearly think, why do I need a mentor? That question you should really address. So these certain questions what I'm going to throw, that you should have a kind of clarity in your mind. Why do I need a mentor? Where do I find a mentor? How do I really approach a mentor? What is my role when I find a mentor? What is the mentor's role, though which you don't have much influence on it, but you need really, once you identify a right mentor, then you just need to follow him, right? So let's talk about these things, and who do I want as a mentor. These are all certain questions which may come to your mind, right? So why do I need a mentor? Why do I want a mentor? You want a mentor to really achieve something or attain certain thing which you don't know how to attain, or you don't know what is the path, right? So you need to really find a kind of right person. So why something is, it depends on what is your ambition, what is your goal in your life, what is your purpose of your life, right? Based on this purpose, based on your goal or ambition, based on your futuristic plan, you need to decide, you know why you need a mentor, right? If you are confident that you can do everything on your own, nothing like it, am I right? But it is not possible. It is impossible even for a highly experienced person also to do certain thing big. If you want to do something big, significant in his life, he need a mentor, am I right? So that's a mandatory. And who do I want to choose as a mentor? Who do I choose as a mentor? So it again depends on the path what you want to take. I mean, you want to take a kind of spirituality path, you want to take a professional approach, you want to take a kind of growth aspect in a, let's say, share market, you want to take a kind of growth aspect, you are looking for a growth in your financial freedom, or you are looking for a growth in a professional job environment, or you are looking for a growth as a success as a strong student, very effective student, like in a college, or you are a kind of a homemaker, am I right? Or you are maybe to want to become a kind of good, healthy person, am I right? So it depends on which line, what is it you really wanted to be, am I right? Based on that, you need to really choose a mentor. So that mentor not necessarily having a kind of focused approach to that particular subject, but he may be giving you a kind of broader guidelines on various aspects of your life. All right. And where am I going to find a mentor? That's a very tricky question. It's very difficult, but I think you need to keep looking for. You need to keep looking for. You need to understand, who is actually inspiring you. You need to really go and spend time with them, and then learn from them. You need to be committed with them, so that you will identify your mentor. You will get to know that, okay, he is the right person who can help me. Right? That comes only through your regular interaction and regular kind of understanding of the other person. It's more like you need to look at from the outside your thought process. It's more like a selfless approach you need to really have, and then vice versa, you need to look for a person who is willing to support you without having a kind of any selfish you know benefit, right? So it's quite tricky, but I think you really need to find a ways to really see, how do I approach him. Once you find a person who is very more in the particular field which you wanted to achieve, that particular field, he is a very successful person, he has a knowledge and experience, you must take an initiative to go and ask for his help, right? Once you ask for his help, I'm sure I have, anytime whoever I have asked for help, I never found they said no to me, right? Because 99% of the time, people who are very successful in a particular field, they are always willing to help other person. So you need to, but you need to be a little patient, you need to maintain some patience, and you need to be really really develop a kind of reach a particular level of mindset to really go and take the mentorship of the other person, right? It is not just about you go and asking them, and then they simply give you a kind of they will also test your patience, right? They may also test your commitment before really investing their time on you, right? So that's something you need to really understand. What is your role? Your role is to stay as a interested student, right? So you need to stay as a good listener. You should really do what your mentor is teaching, right? What is mentor's role? That's something is you should leave it to them, right? Surely they will, once you believe in them, once you really obey what they are saying, I think you just need to blindly follow, right? And at the same time, please understand, mentor is not the person who is going to do a hand holding of petty things. He is not going to just keep giving a spoon feeding for you, right? What he is going to do is that he is going to be giving a kind of he is going to make you think. He's going to make you think. He is going to make you work harder in what you wanted to achieve, right? And he is not going to feed you. He's not going to do a spoon feeding, or he's not going to give you water to quench your thirst, right? So rather he is going to make you work harder to make you feel more thirsty. All right, are you getting me what I'm trying to understand? So mentor is the one who is going to really make you work harder. He's going to make you run, he's going to make you not sleep, right? So that is the real mentorship, because if you want to achieve certain thing big in your life, if you want to achieve something very very significant in life, you need to go through all those challenges. Are you ready for it? So mentor is the one who can find your blind spots, right? And he will help you to overcome that blind spots. And also mentor is the one who see more talent in you than what you see in yourself. So what it means to say is that, let's say you are very good at a particular sport, or you are very good at a particular skill, more than what you believe in your skill, mentor can tell you that no, you are going in the right direction, or you need to really correct or improve, right? And mentor is the one who is going to really having that openness to help you, right? Help you by setting a right direction and set right goal for you, right? And mentor is the one who actually teaches you to think, not about just he just listen to, he won't teach you, he will teach you to think. He will not just teach you what you should do, rather he will teach you what you should to think, and then act on particular thinking what you are doing it. And at the same time, he is the one who is going to show you kind of future, how it's going to be, how beautiful the future is going to be, am I right? And if you look at it, the difference is something like, if you think, the mentorship relationship is between a kind of, the person and the mentorship. The relationship is normally long term, it is not like a short term. Okay, yeah, you can consider few teachers as mentors, but not all teachers can become your mentor, right? So teacher is a very very important role, but not just a kind of a teacher who is just teaching you a particular subject for couple of hours cannot become a mentor. Mentor is more like a kind of life, for whole life, who takes a kind of charge and then supports you to achieve your biggest dream or biggest goal. Am I right? So that's amazing. So now let's also talk about the experience. Like mentors have a experience and also has a kind of understanding of how to really, whatever you are going through today, he would have gone through some time back. Am I right? That's where he's going to help you achieve that kind of success with a confidence. Am I right? So I'll give a kind of highlight this message with a short story. Am I right? So let's say there is a student, there's a student who joined a school, and then when he goes to a class first day, teacher says, okay, let's do a painting. Am I right? So every student takes out a book, and even this boy who joined new also, let's keep it for example, he's a Ram, who joined the school. He also takes out and then start drawing, but teacher says stop, don't draw. Okay, and then every student stops. Ram also stops, and then teacher draws a particular painting of one green color flower, and a kind of maybe a some kind of red color leaves, right? So now teacher says please draw. So this student Ram also draws in the similar way, whereas just before teacher says, he already have drawn something else which was more beautiful than what teacher has drawn. So after some time, next day, again the same way, Ram enters the class, and then teacher says now we are going to create a kind of handwork, right, with the mud. So Ram is very interested about doing a lot of handwork, right? So today he also does a kind of handwork, but teacher says no, you need to just follow what my instruction is, right? And then he just follows, and then the mud, what the handwork, the whatever he has made is more beautiful than what he learned from a teacher, right? So over a period of time, by doing this particular regular exercise, what happens is that Ram forgets his creativity, his thought process. He just follows what teacher says, right? After some time, he goes to another school, where when he goes to the class for the first day, the same way the teacher says, okay, now let's draw a painting, right? So Ram keep waiting for teacher to give an instruction, but teacher doesn't give any instruction, right? Teacher says, no, why will I give you instruction, right? So you need to do yourself, so that then only I will know which student is doing better than no. Instead of you just copying from me, you should know your ideologies, you should inculcate your ideologies, and then you should do it. Right? So Ram start doing, and then he becomes, over a period of time, he becomes a greatest artist and greatest creative person. Right? So in this story, if you look at the moral, is that teacher is not the one who just make you do, or that is not something is effective. Am I right? Teacher is the one who can make you think and then make you execute the task. Am I right? So great. So the learning from this today's is that find a good mentor. If you already mentor, don't act like a teacher of the initial school of Ram. Am I right? So act like a person who is actually a more significant. Am I right? So great, good, fantastic. Have a great day, and if you like this video, please do not forget to share, and if you like this, please put a kind of press a like button, and if you have any suggestions, please give your suggestions in this YouTube messenger. Am I right? So I'll get back to you. Take care. Bye bye.